Yo, what it do, everybody, man? Welcome back to the 11:30 podcast, Talk Pro Wrestling. What's goody, everybody, man? I'm back at it for a special edition of the 11:30 podcast, Talk Pro Wrestling, man. Yo, man, I've been doing my watch-alongs for a bit, man, on Raw and SmackDown and the premium live events, man. I haven't done a real episode of Talk Pro Wrestling in a bit. So, man, I was like, yo, man, there's a lot that I want to talk about besides just watching the show, man, and giving my live reactions during the watch alongs, man. So, yo, man, I'm excited. I appreciate everyone that's definitely tuning in. And I thank everyone who was tuning in with me throughout the live watch along, watching SmackDown a few moments ago. Great SmackDown, great main event. Can't wait for Bad Blood coming up tomorrow night. Speaking of Bad Blood, you guys, man, I'm going to be chatting about Bad Blood. Blah, I'm all tongue twisted. Bad blood predictions, you guys. Also, you guys, Bobby Lashley joining AEW. So much more, man. We're gonna dive into it all, man. But first, if you're new to the show and if you haven't done so already, I don't know what you're waiting for. Definitely hit the like button down below, comment, share, subscribe, and follow the 11:30 podcast on all social media platforms. All right. I can take a breath for a minute. All right, man. I'm excited. It's the first episode of Talk Pro Wrestling, man. Back in some time. Appreciate everyone that's definitely tuning in and coming on in the chat, man. Don't forget that like button down below and comment. But you guys, man, like I was saying, Bad Blood. I got it right this time. Bad Blood is tomorrow night, man, live from Atlanta, Georgia. And man, I'm pretty excited about the show, man. I think for the last throughout the year, mainly, WWE sort of or Triple H been having this mantra of 5 matches per pay-per-view, especially if it's not WrestleMania or excuse me, SummerSlam or anything like that. But yeah, they've been really, holding that five pay-per-view match streak for a bit. But you guys, man, we ain't gonna waste no more time. We gonna get into the matches, man, that's going down tomorrow night, man. And I'm gonna give my predictions. I thought I'd do it after SmackDown because my predictions could probably swear and go different, ways, depending on what happened on SmackDown tonight. So definitely let's get into it right now, man. All right, you guys, man. Tomorrow night, man, we got mommy Rhea Ripley taking on she's gonna steal your man, she's gonna steal your championship, and she's gonna steal your whole faction. Yes, I'm talking about the hot Liv Morgan, man. This matchup is gonna be dope. I mean, this revenge tour between Liv Morgan and this revenge tour of Liv Morgan has definitely been going on for some time. I've been loving it. I didn't even think it was like, these two have been facing off really so soon. I thought Real was going to be out for some time. I thought Real maybe was going to come back somewhat at the Royal Rumble. And then, that revenge tour definitely, Rhea try to get her revenge on Liv Morgan, but by then the revenge tour is in full throttle with Liv Morgan, man. She took Dom from Rhea. Now he's Daddy Dom. She took the whole group of the Judgment Day. She got the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, like, come on, So I'm real interested to see how this all play off with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, but how this rivalry has just came about. And I was watching the clip on WWE social media page between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley and how these two were a tag team. Liv and Rhea was a tag team, and Rhea Ripley attacked at Liv Morgan. And it seemed like Rhea Ripley is the big star here, right? But we all forget Rhea Ripley was the one, like I said, turned on her tag team partner in Liv Morgan. She the one who beat her up to, force Liv Morgan to have another tag team partner in Raquel Gonzalez. And not only that, Rhea Ripley was the one who sort of abused and beat up Dominic every week until he sort of gave in to her and joined the Judgment Day, and that kind of presented Dominic to come, into his own. But I mean, like, we all, love mommy, but really, mommy, man, she's abusive though. She's abusive with her in her relationships, whether that's, with Dom or in our friendships, whether that's with Liv Morgan or anything like that, man. But yo, all right, man, who you guys got? Leave a comment down below, man, throughout the show. I'm definitely going to be going over Bad Blood predictions here. Who you guys got in this matchup? For me, I'm gonna go ahead and remain with Liv Morgan. I think it's too soon for Rhea Ripley to get her championship back. Championship back. I think Rhea Ripley was also going through trying to work out getting cleared, which I believe she is now. For her knee injury, I believe she had that she was sidelined for a couple of weeks. And Rhea Ripley, she was champion for over a year. She literally never lost the title. Even though they had that matchup at SummerSlam and Liv Morgan beat Rhea, so I mean, like that, Rhea never lost it, and Liv Morgan became champion in spite. When I say in spite of Rhea, everything Rhea Ripley did to her, she became champion, and she did it, man. So I love everything about this story with Liv Morgan, just using what happened to her, man, to fuel this energy, fuel everything about this revenge tour. Like the whole bus, like it's this bus, this revenge tour bus is fueled by everything that Liv Morgan has, put up through and went with, and everything that built up, all that fuel that was in it. I'm telling you, this is carrying this bus from city to city to this revenge tour, man, and it's crazy. But I'm loving it, man. Like I can't think of that did it really well, like with Liv Morgan. She stole Rhea's, boyfriend or whatever. They was item, something like that. She stole the whole group and the belt. But like I said, I'm gonna have to go and give it to Liv Morgan. I mean, Liv Morgan has definitely been hot. She's been on the roll ever since she returned and declared that the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour is underway, and she promised to come back and take everything from Liv Morgan, man. So, and not only to mention, you guys, not only to mention, Dominic Mysterio is in a shark cage above the ring. Now, I'm being funny here, I guess, a little bit when I say this though, but I thought they was gonna do like, um, I thought they was actually gonna do this matchup a long time ago. Kinda. I kind of knew it was coming in a way, since this whole thing been literally, the reason why Dominic has been the reason why, in a way, these women has been going on. Uh, the most have, Dominic has been the reason why these ladies has been going on for the longest right now, because him and, Dom and Rhea was, they did their thing. I mean, Dom wouldn't be Dom right now without Rhea Ripley. So right now, man, like I said, I'm loving everything they're doing. I might have to give it to Liv Morgan, man. What you guys think, man, in the comments, man? Yeah, let me know what you guys think, man. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan will definitely take the W. Maybe Rhea Ripley wins the Royal Rumble match. I'm not sure. Rhea Ripley won the Royal Rumble match 2 years ago, and then she defeated Charlotte at WrestleMania. So I'm not sure if they're gonna go that route. I'm pretty sure Rhea is going to be champion again down the road, whether that be the WWE Women's Champion or she win back the Women's World Championship. Who knows though? But I'm really thrilled and excited about this. Last time I think we seen a shark cage match. I believe it had something to do with Chris Jericho, if I'm not mistaken. And he didn't stay in that cage the whole match, didn't he? He squeezed his way out somehow. It was something. I can't. I want to say it was a matchup with Carmella and what was my guy name with the no chin? What was his name? He got involved. He kept getting involved in the matches and helping Carmella win. And they said, you know what? We're gonna put him in a shark cage. and his ass squeezed out of the shark cage. And I think they made fun of it. It was like, oh man, he had no chin. That's how he was able to get out of the shark cage and shit like that. But yo, that was crazy though. But Liv Morgan, man, is definitely, I'm gonna have to, give it to her. Liv Morgan, I feel like is definitely gonna capitalize on this match, this victory, and everything, man. That's right now. You gotta look at it, dog. Let's spread the wealth. I just talked about it, man. Charlotte, Bianca, Bailey, hell, Mercedes, like these gals who really made a big impact on the main roster and really changed their whole entire career. Not only have they changed their whole entire career, been women coming in the WWE, such as, Bianca Belair, and, Rhea Ripley when she joined the Judgment Day. I mean, her career literally took off, so just giving certain people the right opportunities and the right chances, man, to go out there and shine and thrive. Look at That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. And it was Liv Morgan's moment, and she capitalized on it, man. Man, I'm sitting in this chair. I'm definitely trying to get comfortable. All right. All right, man. Yeah. So I definitely got Liv Morgan continuing this revenge tour, or basically wrapping up this revenge tour tomorrow night in Atlanta at Bad Blood, man. So that's going to be fun. All right, you guys. Another matchup that we got going down is Finn Balor and Damian Priest, man. Now, shout out to both of these guys right here. Finn Balor once held the Universal Championship back in 2016. He got injured in a matchup with Seth Rollins, and he had to relinquish the championship. We all know the story. Yada 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 yada. And Finn Balor has really been fighting. He's been fighting through that. He's been trying to fight back to getting back to that point of becoming champion. Or becoming champion. Yeah, last year he got his opportunities at the world champion Seth Rollins, when Seth Rollins was the world heavyweight champion and all that. But Finn Balor, man, ever since he aligned himself as well with the Judgment Day, his career has been taking it's been this trajectory in his career has definitely been taken off. I say that just like everyone else's though. However, though, I will admit Finn Balor. I will admit Dom has been one of the overest superstar who get massive heat every night. Rhea Ripley was women's champion. Damian Priest was on cloud nine after, winning Money in the Bank. He won the World Heavyweight Championship, all that great stuff. Finn Balor was kind of the only person for a minute, for a little while, until you had Finn Balor and Damian Priest. They were tag team champions. And, like, kudos, like you won the tag team champions. That's great. But Finn Balor was the only one who really, I don't want to say he really wasn't doing much, though, because you even had Dominic. He went down to NXT, won the North American Championship. People were so clamoring about him going down to NXT. He went down to NXT and then won the title. You feel me? Like, but Finn Balor has been, fighting up the ladder, I feel like, for a while, man. And then you got Damian Priest, man. Damian Priest, who you probably, he got the look, he got the stature. Like this guy, he got world champion written all over him. Like you looked at Damian Priest, in the beginning of his career, he was like, okay, he could get there. I don't know if he can win the world champion now, but he can get there. And Damian Priest showed his ass out, man, against Bad Bunny what was it, 2 years ago? Showed out, man, with Bad Bunny. I believe it was 2 years ago or the year before last. One of them, man. He showed out big praises, man. Everybody was giving him big praises. Like, yo, man, like, even though he didn't have a WrestleMania matchup, his WrestleMania moment was against Bad Bunny, man. It was definitely against Bad Bunny. And then that year's Money in the Bank, everybody think it was going to be LA Knight. No. Yeah. No. Priest came in and took the Money in the Bank briefcase, man, and eventually became the second person to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase, man, to win the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. So, like, if you look at it, man, these guys have sort of been I want to say competing with each other, whether you believe it or not, And Finn Balor mentioned something, he felt like everything, the championships that Damian and Rhea won, and when they won it at WrestleMania, for Rhea the year prior, and for Damian at this past year's WrestleMania, he felt like, man, like that the championships went to their head, man. And now they don't, they don't know, who they really are. They don't know like what's up, man. And to say that is an understatement. Yeah, people could win championships, man, and can literally go to their head, man. You seen that? We seen that sometime. And also, Damian Priest has been one guy who, we all say like, man, he's a transitional champion. He won't be champion for that long. I don't see him being champion again. Look here. Damian Priest, when he became champion, he really showed a lot of stuff, man. That he got it, he can carry it, and it also showed me that one day, eventually, Damian Priest will once again become world heavyweight champion. I see it down the line. Don't know exactly when, but I can see Damian Priest becoming world champion again. Now, when I don't know, but someday, somewhere down the line, I can see him becoming champion again, and I hope that's the case. Now, for some guys, who win the world championships, they don't never get close to that title again. Jinder Mahal. Now, I'm not saying that things didn't necessarily go his way in the WWE or so. He would have been champion again, but I mean, like, hey, things just have to align and just work out as they is, though. But I wish the best for Damian Priest and also Finn Balor, man. Like, Finn Balor is another guy, one guy that I, talk about a lot, especially with Kevin Owens, man. Like Kevin Owens won the Universal Championship, haven't been champion since then. So, however, man, I digress, man. Tomorrow night is definitely going to be a matchup between Damian Priest and Finn Balor, man. I'm gonna go with this one, man. I want to go with Damian Priest. I really do. But I feel like Finn Balor needs it more. Even though Damian Priest needs this, but he kind of don't. He been dominating, but ever since he lost it, he really been getting beat up every single week on Monday Night Raw. They've been kind of getting beat up together. So tomorrow night, I'm gonna have to go with Finn Balor, man. I'm gonna have to go with Finn Balor on this one. He probably gonna take this one home some way, somehow. I think, of course, having the Judgment Day, having the assist with the Judgment Day, come in and help him with the victory and take this home, man. But I think this is gonna be a good match. Really, really good match. I mean, if you look at everything that was going down when this rivalry between Finn Balor and Damian Priest, when Damian Priest had the Money in the Bank briefcase, man, he, and Finn Balor was having these world championship opportunities, with Seth freaking Rollins and stuff. Damian Priest kept coming down during his matches to try to cash in and win the world heavyweight championship. And Finn Balor was just like, "Hold up, wait a minute, homie! Like, please, like, come on, stop it." Stop trying to cash in every single time during my matches. And then for a while, you didn't see Damian Priest cash in or attempt to cash in. So this is kind of like been brewing between the both of them for a minute though. But tomorrow night is going down between the two, Damian Priest and Finn Balor, man. Um, like I'm gonna have to go hard right on this one. I'm gonna have to go with Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor got the numbers game, and although that Finn Balor, I mean Damian Priest got Rhea Ripley, she also have her problems. I talked about it earlier. Rhea Ripley got to go against Liv Morgan with Dominic Mysterio and a shark cage. So how that is going to turn out. We just gonna have to wait and find out and see, man. So let me know. Let me know what you guys think, man. Who you guys got for your predictions for Bad Blood, man. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Our next matchup, you guys, man, that's on the card for tomorrow night. Like WWE kind of like been having a streak for like 5 pay-per-view matches, 5 matches on the premium live event, now pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. Uh, yeah, man, we got the Hell in a Cell match, but I thought it was going to be the main event. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, man. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, they literally had the rivalry of the year, man. Since CM Punk came back, we all thought that it was going to be CM Punk and Seth Rollins having this amazing rivalry, this year, especially after what happened last year at Survivor Series and seeing CM Punk so visibly upset. But then, on Monday Night Raw, you see Drew McIntyre feel some type of way too. These guys been feuding since what? Royal Rumble of earlier this year. Just so much stuff. The SummerSlam matchup, but CM Punk causing Drew McIntyre every single opportunity that he could think of. Drew McIntyre wins the championship at the WrestleMania. Drew, it was his fault. He rubbed it in CM Punk's face, and CM Punk said, "Get that shit out of here." And he was beating him up with the arm brace, and out comes Priest. And Drew McIntyre, he wins Money in the Bank. Before that, it was a fatal four-way matchup that Monday after WrestleMania, and CM Punk calls Drew McIntyre that matchup to be the number one contender for the World Championship. And McIntyre wins Money in the Bank. He goes in and cashes in, and CM Punk causes him that. Have the one-on-one matchup against Damian Priest in his hometown. And you know what? CM Punk calls them that one. Like, bro, like this has been crazy. So it's bad blood, man. I'm assuming we're gonna see blood tomorrow night between these guys, and they're gonna go to freaking war, man. For real. I thought we was gonna get a first blood match. It's bad blood. Thought we was gonna get a first blood match, maybe. I guess they didn't want to take it all the way there. But I got Drew McIntyre. It's even right now. Drew McIntyre won at SummerSlam. Punk won at Bash at Berlin, and I think Drew McIntyre is going to take it home with the W in the Hell in a Cell match up, and possibly wrap up this story rivalry between the two, to say the least, though, because it definitely has been a story rivalry, man, between the two. So. That's my predictions. That's my prediction for tomorrow night between the two, man. So yeah, man, definitely leave a comment, man. Tell me what you guys think about that one. Also, man, Bailey, man. I was just talking about Bailey, man. Wanting something new from Bailey. Bailey's going to challenge Nia Jax. Bailey won a match last week on Friday Night SmackDown, defeating Naomi to be the number one contender for the WWE Women's Championship. And Bailey is going to take on the invisible force, or whatever. I know I got that all wrong, but yeah, the baddest chick in the room, Nia Jax, man. She's the WWE Women's Champion. I think she's on a road right now. She's literally been on a road since she came back last year, and I think it's freaking sad that she came back last year and they just added her into the video game. Yeah, okay. All right, but yeah, I got Nia all the way, man. I mean, I'm wanting something new from Bailey. I don't know when is that gonna be. I don't know what new do I want from her, but it just seems like she's trying to find her own right now. Bailey has, went through periods of creative phases of adapting and changing and growing. But this Bailey right now, and I think she's in the middle right now. She don't know if she want to turn left or right. Maybe she do, but for me, I just don't see it. And I'm not 100% believing in Bailey right now. So sorry, Bailey. You're my girl though, but I'm gonna have to go with the Queen Nia Jax on this one though. Definitely taking the W, man. But before we get to the final matchup of Bad Blood, yeah, I know, right? It's only 5 matches on the card. 4 matches, 5 matches on the card, man. It's crazy though. All right, man. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and now Naomi will be the host of Bad Blood. Why do we have a host? I'm assuming because they in ATL. I'm not sure. You asking the wrong person here. For real, you asking the wrong person Why she's the host though. But however, man, she's the host. Now I wanted to keep this to the show. What I feel like is going to happen tomorrow night, Naomi. Now I don't know. I don't know if Naomi she could do it, but then I don't know, man. But my theory was maybe Naomi just gets sick and tired of everything and gets sick and tired of everyone around her and just take out her frustrations on Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill tomorrow night at Bad Blood, man. That's just a theory. Yeah, that's just a theory that ran through my mind that possibly could happen tomorrow night, man. But yo, yeah, I don't know why we got a host, man. I really don't. I really don't know whatsoever. Okay, you guys, man, the main event that's going down at Bad Blood. All right, these shades gotta go. All right, it's already even hotter enough. Okay. All right, hold on just a second, guys. All right, there we go. All right. All right, you guys, man. The main event matchup that's going down tomorrow night. We got Cody Rhodes teaming up with Roman Reigns, man. Yes, Cody Rhodes teaming up with Roman Reigns, taking on Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns' first match back. Not only is his first match back, he's teaming up with the guy who beat him at WrestleMania and Cody Rhodes right now. So seeing how all this is going to play out, I think I'm intrigued right now. I'm definitely intrigued. I can't wait. I'm very interested in seeing how it's going to go, man. So I'm gonna say Roman and Cody, but for some reason, I think they're gonna lose. I think they're gonna lose, man. So I, actually, right now, the Bloodline got some momentum, man. They coming off of a great ladder match for the tag team titles. I'm gonna probably have to go. I'm probably gonna have to go with the Bloodline, Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa, man. You know, as much as I want Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes to win, I feel like they two big egos gonna get in the way. I feel like Roman Reigns gonna hit a spear and he's gonna accidentally hit Cody, and Cody gonna get upset and they're gonna take it out on each other, and Cody Rhodes gonna accidentally hit Roman Reigns and something to that effect right there, you know. But it's gonna be a lot, man. I thought it was gonna be on SmackDown. That's what WWE advertised, Roman and Cody for for SmackDown tonight, but you didn't see him actually on the show. So, man, I'm gonna have to go with Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa, man, to wrap up my bad blood predictions, man, for real. Yo, all right, man. All right, man. Definitely leave a comment down below, you guys, man. Tell me who you guys got for bad blood predictions, man. And who you guys think is going home with the W, man. All right, we're gonna move along here on the podcast show. All right, you guys, man. I've been seeing this post float around on social media for a bit. I don't know. You guys can't see my face, but I'll be done reading it in just a bit. It's not even that much. Okay. There's been going around on social media, you guys, that over 750 days or whatever, WWE or Triple H has not booked a black wrestler in a WWE premium live event, or whatever that, case is, man. I comment about this on Monday's watch along, or, watching Raw, and I was talking about it a little bit. And here's my take on it. And this is the last thing I'm going to say about it, and then I'm going to move along, with it. If you guys watch the Vince McMahon documentary, Vince McMahon points out that how he always went with how he excuse me, how he literally, with the Hulk Hogan and Iron Sheik and Sergeant Slaughter and Hulk Hogan, how he came up with these scenarios and told these stories in the middle of the ring. He kind of just basically looked at the world and just said, look, what's going on in the world? And we just use that and just go with the story. Every Russian, Japanese, they was the bad guys, all them, Iran, everything like that. They were the bad guys, and that's the story that WWE has been telling for the longest time. Y- Rusev, right? He was from Bulgaria. He was Russian. He was the bad guy. You remember that, right? Yeah, Rusev. Just about everyone who was a foreign guy, they was the bad guy. And basically, my point is though, what happened in 2020? Now, prior to 2020, you haven't seen a black WWE champion. And we're not going to talk about The Rock for right now. Let's scratch off Rocky. I love Rocky, favorite wrestler of all time, though. But there haven't been a black WWE champion in some time. Now, when 2020 came about and the world was in chaos and the world shut down, the world was looking for answers. Everybody was looking for answers. Everybody was scared. Can't leave their house. Oh, I gotta wear this mask. Oh, shit like that. Black Lives Matter. People getting killed in the street. Just so much shit that was going on. And like I just said, it was, Black Lives Matter all over the place. And it was like give black people lives, they lives matter, give black people a chance, opportunity, all this other stuff. And I felt like after watching that documentary and hearing what Vince McMahon said, it believes to me that Vince McMahon sympathized with the African American culture in a way. That what was going on, at least that's what I took out of it a little bit. I'm not saying he was like, all I'm just gonna say, I felt like he sympathized with us for a minute. It was like, or the whole world in a way was sympathizing with the black community. It was all over the place. Every other month or two was like a black person was getting either they was getting nailed on their neck or they was getting arrested and abused by the police. It was just so much crazy, or just getting killed by the police. And it was like Vince McMahon took the narrative of saying, you know what? America is treating these black people like shit and not giving them fair opportunities, and the justice system isn't doing it right. So you know what? Here in WWE, we got some black superstar. We got Bobby Lashley over there. We got Apollo Crews over there. We got over there. We got some. And we got Big E. We got some. And in that moment, I felt like, and this is my opinion, I felt like that's what happened under Vince McMahon regime. He felt like what was going on in the world was that, hey, everybody was sympathizing with black people, and he gonna sympathize with black people. And that's how we seen a lot of African American talent in the year of 2020, 2021, maybe 2022. And I ain't gonna say that was the last year, but I want to say that was the last 4 years. However, though, but in 2020, that's when we all started seeing Bobby Lashley ascend to the top. MVP was his manager. He was WWE champion. Apollo Crews was the man. He was Intercontinental champion. Apollo Crews was on a losing streak forever. He wasn't doing nothing. Gave him the right opportunity. I was like, I'm firing all cylinders. So a lot of people, and I know, man, look here, I'm black too, man. And I'm not just going to just be like, oh, let's just go with the boat. Everybody is just, man, yo, man, black wrestlers, let's be honest with you, bro. Like for a long time. Well, in a long time, and there's one thing they said in the documentary, and this man was talking about, man, and, Tony Atlas was, he don't see race, he see dollar signs. I'm pretty sure his billionaires see dollar signs. But if he don't see race, then how come we haven't had a black WWE champion at all then since then? How come The Rock was like the first black one? Like the Vince saw more of his Samoan side than he saw the black side. The Rock really acknowledged more of the Samoan in him than he do just black. Tell me when I'm telling lies, man. Tell me when I'm telling lies right now, man. So it was like, yo, if you didn't see race, how come no one of color ever became the WWE champion or anything like that? But then hold up, wait a minute. The world isn't crazy. Black Lives Matter. Vince McMahon was just like, oh, wait a minute. I got some stories to tell right here. Yeah, this black guy rose from the ashes and won the WWE championship. Bro, I see a lot of people pissed off. I see a lot of people mad. I see a lot of people upset. and talking smack about how Triple H haven't booked a black wrestler on a premium live event. Let's be honest, Bobby Lashley without MV, without MVP, Bobby Lashley wasn't nothing. I'm sorry, but I'm speaking facts. He wasn't nothing. Like he couldn't really he couldn't really talk on the mic. MVP was his mouthpiece. MVP was his mouthpiece. MVP took Bobby Lashley paces that Bobby Lashley couldn't get on his own. So, however, man, Apollo Crews, look at Apollo, man. Apollo was losing every single match left or right, man. You feel me? And they took his ass, put him on SmackDown. Apollo Crews he tapped into a different character, man. Like it was awesome. And then that just went down the waist. It was a couple of stuff, man. Big E. Now, Big E got that look. He got the stature of what WWE be looking for in a superstar and a champion. And Big E run, man, that was amazing too. But it felt like everybody knew Big E was going to eventually win it one day. So I think every the fans was behind him. But I mean, like Vince McMahon knew what he doing, bro. And you can't fool me. And I'm not saying Big E it wasn't money. He was WWE champion. Was great. Kofi Kingston, the whole story with Kofi Kingston, that was a little something separate though, a little bit, because his had a story and meaning behind it. It wasn't just like, well, the world. We need blacks. We need more blacks and put them in the spotlight. Look at the NFL. It's predominantly African American basketball. Come on, bro. Come on. And Vince McMahon said, you know what? I got a story for your ass. They won't see this coming. Come on, man. That's the last thing I'm going to say about that, bro. And I'm going to move along with it, man, for real. All right, you guys, man. Hey, I mentioned Bobby Lashley, didn't I? All right, you guys, man. Well, a couple of weeks ago, actually, it was last week, and this past Wednesday, we seen MVP on AEW, man, and he got a new client of his own, man, and we seen Shelton Benjamin, man, long time WWE superstar Shelton Benjamin. Like, dude is very unappreciative, man. Just so underrated. I feel like, man, it was really good to see him in AEW. But are we about to see a hurt business in AEW? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Like I really wanna know. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously though. But however, you guys, man, it's been a rumor, it's been word that's going around that yes, Bobby Lashley has signed the deal to join All Elite Wrestling, man. Yo, yeah, I mean, like MVP there, right? So if MVP there, man, and Bobby, like, come on, man. Like I said, the analytics said, you know what, do more watch alongs, and that's what I've been doing lately. Sorry, you guys, man. I had a whole lot to say. I haven't done a show like this in a while. Commission Talk wasn't on this past week, so I had a lot to go into, man. But the analytics said do certain things, and I'm doing it. And also, the analytics said, you look at Bobby, you was the man with MVP. And look, he back with MVP, about to be back with MVP or such like that. And I'm digging it old, man. This whole theory of maybe the Hurt Business making a second coming in AEW is definitely phenomenal, man. Definitely phenomenal, man. Shelton Benjamin wasn't the greatest talker. Neither was Bobby Lashley. But with MVP, man, who's now has entered in this role as becoming like a manager and a mouthpiece, man. He let Bobby Lashley become the WWE champion, bro. Like, and MVP spoke facts, man. Look at you, wasn't nothing without me. I mean, MVP tried to do the same thing he did for Bobby with Omos, but it just didn't work. Omos wasn't on TV. They really wasn't using him like that or utilizing him like that. So it just didn't work, man. But yo, I think we're going to see a Hurt Business 2.0 in AEW, man. Is Swerve going to be in the group? What is going on, man? The possibilities of this is amazing, man. So and I was just talking about lack of representation of black wrestlers. Look at man. Everybody complaining about WWE not booking certain wrestlers into premium live event situations or matches. Hey, come on, man. Like if you watch this Raw SmackDown, that's kudos to you. Look at I dab into everything. NXT. Look at Shawn Michaels is in his bag when it comes to them black wrestlers down in NXT, man. Ain't nobody popping off like Oba right now. whoop. Like the man is dominant, man. Jada, Jada Parker, boy. Jada Parker. Oh, Jada Parker. Okay. Who else you got? Lashley. You got a couple Trick Williams, man. Like Trick Willie doing this thing, man. It's Wesley. Just that matchup that he had with Zachary Wentz, I believe it was. Yeah, Zachary Wentz that he had with at not only No Mercy, but the one he had this past Tuesday at the NXT premiere on the CW, man. Like, so dog, like it's some black wrestlers out there that's really doing a thing. Sorry, some of the fans that they wasn't on every pay-per-view, like, but okay, man. That you cannot please everybody, man. You cannot please everybody at all, man. At all. Not at all. You can't please them. All right, you guys, man. We're gonna move on, man, here. On the show. Okay, you guys. Probably gonna be pressing the wrong button. Okay, real fast, you guys, before we move to our last topic on this episode, man. I hope AJ Styles is doing all right, man. He made his return tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Came out there. He really didn't say why he was back or what's his agenda, but Carmelo Hayes just came out there and cut him off. And while he cut him off, LA Knight came out there and was like basically Carmelo Hayes, look here, if you don't take the matchup with AJ Styles, I'll do you one better. Whoever wins this matchup gets the United States Championship matchup. And kind of like forced Carmelo into it. So, however, they had the matchup, and AJ Styles seems to suffer a sprained injury of the ankle, man. And you can see a frustration was boiling out of him, man. And it seems like, look at man, I'd be frustrated too. You tell me I come back from after being gone for a while, a little bit now, and then my first night back, I get injured again. That's crazy, man. So hope AJ, man, is doing good, man. I hope AJ is definitely doing good. All right, you guys, man. Yo, Seth freaking Rollins, man, made his return this past Monday night on Raw, man. And yo, causing Bronson Reed the matchup against Braun Strowman and the last Monster Standing matchup. These two guys have been slapping meat for the last few months or so, last few weeks, ever since really, Bronson Reed took out Seth Rollins. He just been on a warpath, with everybody, man. And these guys, man, I said, man, I feel like these guys need to have a parking lot brawl match or backstage, a boiler room brawl match. That's what it was, a boiler room brawl match, because you can't keep them in the ring. If they get in the ring, they was gonna break. I didn't feel like they needed to do that spot between the two big men. I mean, like, do they need to do that with every two big men? I mean, I guess they get. I mean, I guess it's few and far and apart, but I mean, it just seems so repetitive. I mean, between Brock Lesnar and Big Show, of course, that was phenomenal. That was the first time ever. The second time you do it with the Big Show, and actually, Big Show was in all three of them, really. Besides this one, though, and I guess the last one passed it on to Braun Strowman. So, okay, I get it though, but like yeah, Braun Strowman, what was it, Big Show, Braun Strowman. It was Big Show and Mark Henry, and now Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman, and it was like I would have been cool with somebody actually going through the ring. Like, damn, man, like couldn't like the ring mat just said, fuck it, they going through that joint, bruh. Like that would have been kind of cool, but instead of just breaking the ring though, but okay. Yeah. All right, man. But yeah, man, Seth Rollins is back, man. So it looks like they're gonna continue the story between Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed, man. So we're gonna see how all of this plays out tomorrow night at Bad Blood. Will Seth Rollins be there showing his face? Is Seth Rollins he gonna have to have his head on a swivel if Bronson Reed around him, he may deliver a tsunami or two. Who knows though? We gotta watch out for that one though. But yo, man, there's a lot that's going on in wrestling tonight, man, or just in general right now. TNA is definitely doing a damn thing. MLW, NWA, like it's so much wrestling. Shout out to AEW right now, man. They also signed a multi-year extension deal with the Warner Brothers Discovery Network, man. to more years of Dynamite on TBS and TNT. And not only that, man, they're coming to Max in 2025. That's really, really huge, man. That's really huge. And that shows you that wrestling is very profitable right now. A lot of people turn a blind eye, look at wrestling like, oh, it's wrestling, oh, it's fake. I had a guy earlier that was in a live chat, man. It's like, oh man, that's all you do is just watching wrestling. Don't you know it's fake? That's the weirdest thing you can say to a wrestling fan or just say in general. Like, really? Really? I'm a grown ass man and you telling me I know it's fake. Well, damn, I must. Oh, really? You got me on that one though, right? It's so weird. And I was just like, come on, bro. Your favorite TV show, your favorite movie you saw, it's all fake, bro. It's all scripted. It's everything that you think it's not, it is. And then turn around and say, well, I like deathmatch wrestling. Yo, bro, it's super crazy, man. Super crazy though. Just whatever wrestling you like, man. Let it float your boat, man, and just keep rocking with it though, for real, man. So, I will be back tomorrow night, you guys. Tomorrow evening, we got the Bad Blood pay-per-view. We got it going down, so I will be definitely tuning in for that one, you guys. Yo, I'm out of here, man. I've been doing this just about 3 hours straight now. Yo, so I'm about to go grab some more water, take a bathroom break, and some more stuff, and enjoy the rest of my Friday evening, you guys, man. I got more wrestling news and topics, man, coming up. If you're new to the podcast, man, definitely subscribe, man. Wrestling content each and every week, so definitely tap in and subscribe. The episode 204 of the 11:30 podcast is coming this Wednesday. I appreciate Vitel Webb for stopping past on the show. It was wonderful, man. And yo, let's keep killing it, man. Yo, Raw's 2 hours this coming Monday too. That's a first in some time, man. So let's get with it though. Yo, I'm out of here, you guys, man. Yo, I appreciate everyone tuning in and chatting with me and rocking with your boy, man, for the watch along and here for a special edition of Talk Pro Wrestling. Yo, until next time, you guys be easy, stay smooth, man. Stay blessed, give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? Yo, until next time, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, and I'm out. Peace.